He wasn't lazy. He was just trapped why hardworking people still stay stuck. They called him lazy before they ever tried to understand him. Lazy because he always looked tired. Lazy because his life never seemed to move forward. Lazy because he wasn't achieving the things society respects. It was easier to label him than to ask questions. If someone isn't successful, people assume they aren't trying. Stay with this story till the end, because it exposes the invisible systems that quietly trap people and then blame them for not escaping. Ethan was never lazy. He was exhausted in a way rest could never fix. From the outside, his life looked ordinary and unimpressive. A low-paying job, no savings, no big milestones. That was enough for people to judge his character. Friends said he lacked ambition. Relatives compared him to others who seemed ahead in life. No one asked how much effort it took for him just to survive. Every morning, Ethan woke up early, not to chase dreams but to stay afloat. Long commutes drained him before work even began. Long shifts took whatever energy he had left. His job demanded effort but offered no growth, no security, and no future. When he came home and sat quietly, people called it laziness. In truth, it was survival mode. Once Ethan had dreams, simple dreams. Stability, respect. A life that felt like it was moving forward. But dreams need space, and Ethan had none. While others had time to learn new skills, explore interests, and fail without fear, he carried responsibilities that never paused. Rent didn't wait, bills didn't care, family needs didn't disappear just because he wanted more from life. Still, society repeated the same sentence again and again. If you want it badly enough, you'll find a way. No? One talked about starting points. Some people start with savings, support, and time. Others start with pressure, debt, and exhaustion. Ethan started tired, and every step forward demanded twice the effort. He tried to improve anyway. After work, when his body begged for rest, he forced himself to watch motivational videos. He believed discipline alone could change everything. He woke up earlier, slept less, and pushed harder. Instead of progress, he found burnout. His mind felt heavy, his body resisted. His motivation slowly disappeared. And when it did, people said, "See, he's lazy." What they didn't see was that Ethan wasn't avoiding effort. He was drowning in it. Every bit of energy went into staying afloat. There was nothing left to climb. The system around him was invisible but powerful. Jobs that paid too little to ever save. Work hours that killed creativity. Education that cost money he didn't have. Advice made for people who could afford failure. For some, failure was learning. For Ethan, failure meant falling even further behind. Over time, the label hurt more than the work itself. Ethan began to believe it. Maybe they were right. Maybe he really was lazy. Maybe this was all his life would ever be. That belief slowly crushed him. It made him quiet, afraid to hope. One night after another long shift, Ethan sat alone in his room. The silence felt heavier than usual. Without warning, tears came. Not dramatic tears, tired ones. He cried because he was trying his best and still going nowhere. He cried because no one saw his effort. He cried because effort without progress slowly breaks a person. That night, something shifted, not motivation, awareness. For the first time, Ethan questioned the story he had been told. What if he wasn't failing because he lacked discipline? What if he was trapped in a system that kept people strong enough to work, but too exhausted to escape? A system that called people lazy instead of asking why they were tired. That realization didn't fix his life overnight, but it removed shame. Ethan stopped hating himself. Instead of forcing massive change, he started making small, realistic adjustments. Not hustle, but strategy. Not motivation, but sustainability. He protected his energy instead of burning it to prove something to people who never understood him. Progress was slow, but it was real. The world didn't change. People still judged, still compared, still labeled. But Ethan no longer accepted their version of him. He knew the truth. He wasn't lazy. He was trapped. And once you can start finding the exit, even if it takes time. Lesson: not everyone who struggles is lazy. Many are trapped in invisible systems that drain energy and limit opportunity. Before judging effort, understand context. Before blaming yourself, question the system. Thanks for watching.